It's Ash from Super Videos, back for another video for Season 8 of The Walking Dead. In this video, we're going to be talking about the history between Simon and Negan. So in the last episode, 805, we had this pretty intimidating and cool, epic scene with Negan and Simon. We had Negan yelling at Simon. He was very angry at him, and he basically kept saying people are a resource and showing his disgust with Simon, suggesting that they can just kill the members of the other communities because they're a problem. So we had Negan kind of disgusted with Simon and saying that people are a resource, we should not kill them. Obviously yelling at him and everything. And there's something that he says that's very interesting. He says, "Are we backsliding, Simon? Please tell me we're not backsliding." So once Negan says this, and even when Negan is yelling at Simon, Simon is terrified. And it seems like he definitely needs his shitting pants. But he's just terrified. And I think it's the first time I've seen Simon this terrified and scared, which is very interesting. But at the same time, that phrase, "Are we backsliding here?" is kind of hinting that there was some sort of history between them. Maybe a disagreement with Negan and Simon. Maybe, just maybe, before Negan was the leader, the other leader in charge started some problems, and Simon and Negan pretty much worked together to overthrow that other leader and, to take over. And maybe there was some scenario between them who should be in charge. And maybe that's what this is all about. Because of course, Negan does say, "Do we have a misunderstanding about who's in charge here?" or something along those lines. And if you kind of go back into the other parts of the episode and listen to what Negan tells Father Gabriel, he does talk about the prior leader of the sanctuary. So we do have that hint in there as well. So I think what's most likely the case here is that there was some sort of disagreement between Negan and Simon in the past about who should be in charge, about who should be leading. And, something happened and Negan took charge of the Saviors and Simon became his right-hand man. But there still could be some sort of differences between them that's not settled all the way. And I think it'll be interesting to hear more about those differences and to get into that a bit more, because I do feel that it's something that's unique to the show and it's very interesting to dive into and explore. Now, that being said, Simon is terrified when Negan brings this up and talks about this. So I don't know if Negan and Simon are going to butt heads just like they might have done in the past. I don't think that's going to happen, but it'll be interesting to kind of see or hear more about this difference between them that might have been there in the past. But I want to know everybody's opinions about this. What do you think happened between Simon and Negan in the past? And what do you think Negan is referring to when he says, "Are we backsliding here?" That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.